Good morning. Happy Saturday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, you guys know what time it is. It is 4:59. I have 1 minute into showtime. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, and waiting to everybody roll in. You know, hey, gotta do it. Gotta come prepared. I know what time it is. Yes, yes. What y'all doing on this Saturday morning? I know y'all not up here at 4 a.m. And if you are, you probably just getting in. But it's good to see everybody. Early morning, early risers, overnighters. Those people getting out here handling business. I see you. Shout out to you. Well, folks, it's 5 o'clock, so let's get it started. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey. Good morning. Let's make our way to the breakfast show with Marisha LaShay. I want to thank you guys for dropping by my live this morning. This is season 2. If you missed out on season 1, feel free to head to our YouTube channel. Man, our network channel is thebomb.com. It got so much content on there. It's one, as in the number 1 man army network on YouTube. Check us out. You can also go to our website, www.onemanarmy1642.com. Check us out. We got good stuff on there. All right. So like I mentioned before, you can check us out on YouTube. It will have season 1, just a couple episodes, but the entire season will be uploaded by Sunday. Come on, let's celebrate the second season of this breakfast show. I want to give tribute and furthermore to God, who is the head of my life, for making this possible for me. Thank you to my biggest supporters, my parents, and the principles that they have instilled in me and the morals. Thank you for my constant supporters. You all know who you are. And shout out to my son. Mommy loves you. You can be anything that you want to be. All right. I am Marisha Morris, a.k.a. Marisha LaShay, and I am your host of this awesome show. I am originally from Chicago, and I'm checking in from Hotlanta. Well, Raineyville, a.k.a. Coldville. You never know where I'm checking in from, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, let's talk about what the breakfast show with Marisha LaShay is all about. This is a platform that was created to engage an audience worldwide, okay? With thought-provoking questions and statements. I want to encourage open dialogue to gain insight on multiple perspectives on a question or a thought that I may have had. Today is day 3 for the breakfast show, and this show will be in effect for the next 27 days. I don't come on the air every month. I come every month that has 30 days. So April, June, September, November, those are my days. That's 4 times out of the year. But I stay busy when I'm not on the air and whatnot. So, keep up with us. Keep up with me. Follow us at One Man Army Network on our Facebook page. So, yes, welcome again. And I hope you guys join this journey with me over the course of time. So what we're going to do right now is it's time for us to do our quick check-in. When we do a quick check-in, it is testing, wondering, and giving us an overview of how we're feeling based on a scale 1 to 10. Number 1 being the worst day of your life. Number 10 being the best day of your life. You can rate yourself from 1 to 10. Today, I am an 8. And I feel like this because I had a good time last night. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still reaping the benefits of a good time. But I'm here, you guys. I'm focused. I'm locked in. I'm going to get it. It's Saturday and I was up at 4 a.m. getting it done. So I'm here with you guys. That's always a blessing. Please feel free to tune in. Let me know how you feeling. Drop down in the comment section below Drop your number, drop a comment throughout the show. Anything that you want to get off your mind and off your heart, please tune in. Drop that comment below. Like, share. When this video is over, share with somebody because you never know what they may need. You never know what a person is going through. Meanwhile, the question for today, or the statement for today, is going to be, dear men, the world is your battlefield, but your home is your safe haven. Dear men, the world is your battlefield, but your home is a safe haven. All right, you guys, I normally read the question twice, just for those people that can capture it if they're just coming in or if they missed it. So there's your question for today. I'm getting ready to respond. All right, you guys. All the real men stand up today. Okay? Excellent. Men, if you love yourself, stand up. Okay? Men, if you love your significant other, stand up. All right? Men, if you have a team player in your woman, stand up. I'm talking about with the team player. She's there for you emotionally. She's there for you physically. She's there for you spiritually. She's there for you emotionally. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Is she there for you in those 4 ways? Stand up. If you don't have a significant other, but you have a best friend that's in your corner rooting for you, stand up. This video is for you. Okay, enough. Have a seat. Enough standing up and following directions. There's no beef fellas out there handling your business. I'm proud of you. Going to your job. I'm proud of you. Managing your financial obligations to yourself and your family. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I need to talk to you today about a few things. Case in point. Has your woman ever set you down on the couch? Right? Let's talk about what's on your mind, honey. Your response, oh, it's nothing. Women, it's something, baby. I want to talk about your mental being and your mental awareness. I'm good, baby. No need. Of course. Okay, if you said you're good and you don't need it, stay tuned. I want to share an article with you all today and stats on mental health when it comes to black men. Did you know that 13.4% of the U.S. population identifies as black or African American? I bet you didn't know that. Meanwhile, of those, 16% reported having a mental issue in the past year. See, the number then skyrocket. Okay, let's keep going. That is over 7 million people. More people than the population of Chicago, Houston, and Philadelphia combined. Overall, mental health conditions occur in black and African American people in America at about the same or less frequency than in white Americans. However, the historical black and African American experience in America has and continues to be characterized by trauma and violence more often than their white counterparts and impacts emotional and mental health of both youth and adults. See prevalence stats below. Historical dehumanization, oppression, and violence against black and African American people has evolved into present-day racism, structural, institutional, and individual, and cultivates a uniquely mistrustful and less affluent community. I don't know if y'all hear me though. This experience characterized by myriad of disparities including inadequate access to and delivery care in the health system, processing and dealing with layers of individual trauma on top of new mass traumas from COVID-19, uncertainty, isolation, grief from financial or human issues, police brutality and its manifestation in news media, and diversive political rhetoric adds, compounding layers of complexity for individuals to responsibly manage. Help-seeking behavior is affected by the mistrust of the medical system and often begins with faith-based outreach. However, MHA screening data shows that Black and African American people who screen positive for depression self-identity as planning to seek help at higher rates than the general population says they will seek help. Unfortunately, Black and African American providers who are known to give more appropriate and effective care to Black and African American give me 1 second. So as I was saying, give more appropriate and effective care to Black and African American help seekers make up a very small portion of the behavioral health provider workforce. There's treatment stats below that I'll read later. Because of these factors and more, Black and African American people are more likely to experience chronic and persistent rather than episodic mental health conditions. Yet, hope for recovery should remain as light is shed on these issues, and the general public holds accountable policy makers and health systems to evolve better systems which eliminate inequalities in mental health services. All right, here we come with the stats. 13.4% of the U.S. population, or nearly 46 million people, identify themselves as Black or African American, and the other 2.7% identify as multiracial. According to the most recent census data available, 55% of all Black and African American people lived in the South, 18% lived in the Midwest, 17% in the Northeast, and 10% in the West. Okay? The Black immigrant population in the U.S. increased from 816,000 in 1980 to over 4.2 million by 2016. 39% were from Africa and nearly half was from the Caribbean. Overall, 24% of Black and African American people have bachelor's degrees or higher as of 2017. Let's go, Black people in education. More than 1 in 5 Black and African American people in the U.S. lived in poverty as of 2018. Okay? Women are the heads of households in roughly 30% of Black and African American homes compared to the 9% of white homes. We need to change that. Not a bad thing, but let's not get comfortable. Historically, adversity, which includes slavery, sharecropping, and race-based exclusion from health, educational, social, and academic resources, translates into socioeconomic disparities experienced by Black and African American people today. Socioeconomic status, in turn, is linked to mental health. People who impoverished, homelessness, incarcerated, or have substance use problems are at a higher risk for poor mental health. Put the drugs down. Why are our people out here experiencing this thing? What is it? That's a question for another time. We here for our brothers today. But this is affecting us all as a people. Enough of the reading. Now I want to talk about this stuff. I want to talk about what we could do for our brothers. Let's have the brothers circle. Let's have the locker room for the men. What we going to do to address this issue? We are no longer going to be in a room talking about our men don't have problems. When they come home, that is a safe haven. Okay? Men, how do you let your hair down? If you have any hair. For my brothers that's out there bald. But how do you let your hair down? How do you escape? How do you deal with what's going on in your mind? How do you deal with what's going on your heart? Do you confide in your woman? Do you confide in your mother? Do you confide in your homeboy? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? We want to hear and know that we are here for you. You ain't got to sit up there and be, I'm hiding. I ain't talking. It ain't no snitches get stitches up in here. Let's drop that stigma. Let's talk. Hey, honey, I'm doing well, but I'm concerned about our children. I'm concerned about my job. I'm concerned that I want to be able to achieve more. So let's go get it. What we need to do, we need to PET, P-E-T. We need to plan. We need to execute. We need to take action. That's what we need to do. Next thing. I talked about the mental aspect. The next topic. How many men out there working a job? Stand up. It's a general question. If you aren't working, here's a little encouragement. You will find something. It ain't over for you. Just because you ain't working, it ain't over for you. Don't stop raising your kids. If you have kids, give them everything that you got. Don't stop looking just because somebody said no, but somebody's going to say yes to you. You got to proclaim it and you got to decree that you got this. We saying yes to you, black man, that it ain't over for you. No, you ain't got to hit that bottle. No, you ain't got to smoke that rock. It ain't over for you. You better than that. You greater than that. If you fall, get back up and try again. Don't stay down. Don't stay stagnant. You better than that. You're going to be somebody. Because your kids are looking at you. Because your woman is looking at you. How you viewing yourself. If you say that you love yourself, don't give up on yourself. If you say that you love yourself, don't just allow nobody to say no to you and you ain't going to keep pressing. Because rejection is a part of the game. Next question. If you working, black man, do you enjoy your job? Some may say yes. Some may say no. It's just a paycheck to me, dog. Sure. Does it fulfill your passion and your gifts? Does it? If yes, tell me how. If no, then we need to find something else. But until we find something else, build your plan. PET, plan, evaluate, and execute. Take action, because you deserve more. And do you enjoy your job? Some may say yes, some may say no. But if you saying no, then you want more. Got an article for you. Why are employment rates so low among black men? As the U.S. grapples with the long history of racial exploitation and exclusion and the unacceptable large racial disparities in virtual all meaning walks of life, a spotlight is once again beginning to focus on the plague of black men in the U.S. Some concern is not pre-descendant. About 15 years ago, there was a brief flurry of attention paid to the high incarceration and low employment rates of black men and their consequences for black families and communities. Indeed, some positive policy efforts ensued, particularly in the area of incarceration, where a broad consensus developed on the harmful effects of mass incarceration and the need for policy to lower it and to help justice-involved individuals recenter society. Yet little positive effort was made at that time or at any time since to improve employment outcomes among black men and youth, and those outcomes remain disturbingly weak. And why? Is the question. Why? Below, I provide the latest evidence on employment rates of black men and review what we know about its causes. I consider a range of policy efforts that can improve them. Low employment. Let's look at the first tab. Do y'all see this tab? Let's go to the white gentleman. Okay. We got 2.8. That was January 2020. We got January 2021. All right. Let's go to black males. 5.7. You are. Okay. Then we had a 9.4. We went up. Clap it up. 67.4. Excuse me. And then it dropped. 66.1. Then we have EPOP, 63.6. Okay. And look where we are now. You know, it's like, it's up and it's down and it's up and it's down. Now we looking at what's going on. Black men, we was up and up in 2020. We dropped a little bit. We got to stay consistent. All right. Just want y'all to see some numbers. I ain't here to put my black men down. I'm here to encourage. I'm here to uplift. I'm here to show you the real. They put anything out here about us in stats. We got to know about it. We can't be oblivious. Black men have the highest unemployment rates of any race/gender group and the lowest labor force participation in employment rates among men. Okay? So what are we going to do to address the issue? I want you all to leave here today knowing that you have the possibility to make change. You are the change, black man. Stand up. You have an idea? Let's go get it. Let's put it out there. Let's build the plan. It ain't over for you. Your mama didn't carry you for 9 months to tell you that you weren't going to be nothing. Forget that. Let's get rid of what we heard in our childhood. Let's take that cloak off. You so much more than that. You've overcame that. Forgive them. Forgiveness is your friend, as my father once stated before in his podcast. Check him out on Anchor. Forgive your parent. But now you're going to have to draw some boundary lines. You ain't that kid no more. You ain't that teenager no more. You ain't that young adult no more. You grown. You got goals. Let that stuff go. Get like Elsa and let that stuff go. That's my word of the day. That's all I got for you all today. I hope you guys enjoyed it today and being here with me today. I want to encourage my black men to stay encouraged. This world don't love you like your family love you, like your woman love you, and those who care about you. We love you. We your friend to the end. We your rider to the end. We gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. And we just want you to know that. So with that being said, viewers, drop them comments below. Chime in with me. Well, thank you for sharing, and that is the close of the show. I will see you all tomorrow on The Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. You all have a super Saturday and stay tuned. The Lunch Boost is coming back to you. We got a treat for you. Thank you. Be blessed.